Yo, we in the game, talking number stakes high. Knowledge and skill, like a bird we fly. Analyzing stats, we don't just guess. Betting on the win, you know we're blessed. Just a bet slips, we keep it real. Breaking down the odds, you know the deal. Just a bet slips, we're making plays. Informed decisions, we light up the ways. Chasing that victory, hit the big score. Join the community, we're here for more. Rolling with the punches, we look for the signs. Parlays and props, counting all the coins. Every podcast episode, we bring the heat. Strategies laid out, can't accept defeat. Tune into the wisdom, hear our call. In this betting world, we'll never fall. Just a bet slips, we're making plays. Informed decisions, we light up the ways. Chasing that victory, hit the big score. Join the community, we're here for more. On this gambling journey, we ride the bet. With just the bet slips, you ain't seen nothing yet.
What is going on, Just the Bet Slips family? Professor Parlay coming to you on this Taco Tuesday. It looks like it's going to be a solo show, which means it will be a very quick show. We do have some picks from Poolside Pat as well as a video with Poolside Pat, so we will have something other than my picks, but you're going to notice today there is a common theme for today. The common theme for today is we're just trying to see the ball go through the hoop. We're just trying to put some bets up that we think are going to actually hit. No long shots, no long balls, monster shots. We're just trying to get some solid parlays put together and put out on paper and try to get these wins. Because the last few days, we have been going 1 for 3, which keeps us from losing too much, but it's not really what we want to do. We want to be putting out the parlay winners here. So I'm going to try to play a little bit safe today, as you'll see on the slip. We do have one long shot at the last call, and we still have the 750 club. So if you're looking for a little bit longer shots, you will still get those. But I just wanted to put it out there that you might see some a little slightly less than normal odds that I normally have, because like I said, we're just trying to see a few go through the hoop. That being said, I will start off with the disclaimer, which keeps us from getting sued. Number one, we are not professional gamblers. This show is for fun and entertainment purposes only. Please only gamble responsibly and at your own risk. Do not gamble more you can afford. Only gamble what you can afford to lose. And then lastly, gambling can be addictive, so please seek help if you need it. Call 1-800-GAMBLER. Again, we're not professional gamblers. The show is for fun and entertainment purposes only. Make sure we do the research, try to give you the best bets possible. We bet everything we put on the show, so we put as much effort in these as we would for ourselves. Please gamble responsibly at your own risk. Set a limit. Stay within that limit. If you do that, you'll be fine. And lastly, gambling can be addictive, so please seek help if you need it. Call 1-800-GAMBLER. Again, we're not affiliated or sponsored by any specific sports book. We are affiliated and sponsored by Nevin Eyewear. You see them here. We love Nevin Eyewear here. They are polarized, and these are my MLB long points. If you click on our link in the X go to our link tree in our X, click on the link, you will get 30% off of one pair, or buy one, get two free. Regardless of which offer you take, you will get free shipping on anything $50 or more. Again, that is Nevin Eyewear, never odd or even. It is Nevin. We really love them here. Also, if you lose them, damage them, need them replaced, they will replace them for free. All you have to do is fill out an online claim form, and they will replace them for free. So if you're like me, you're good sunglasses, you go out on the boat, you go out golf, and you're playing baseball, you end up losing them, leaving the dugout, they fall in the water. You don't have to worry about that with Nevin. They will replace them for free if you fill out that online claim form. But that is our main sponsor. However, we've always said we're not sponsored or affiliated with a sports book. However, we are sponsored and affiliated with Plavo, which is a lot like a sports book. It's also a challenge system. So if you're looking for something that's kind of like a sports book, but also not going to cost you an arm and a leg, it's a good chance of trying to take a small amount of money and run it to a large amount of money. So essentially the way Plavo works is you buy a package ranging from $30 all the way up to $500, depending on what bankroll you want to go for. If you use our code JTBS, you will get 10% off no matter which package you buy, whether it be the $30 package or the $500 package. If you buy that $30 package, you will get a $1,000 bankroll to bet with. If you use that code JTBS, you'll get it for $27. Essentially, the way it works is you have to complete 2 challenges in order to move on to the funded stage. Challenge 1 is to get to 10% profit before getting the 10% losses. Challenge 2 is to get to 15% profit before getting the 10% losses. And then finally, and then you'd move on to the funded stakes where you cash out 70% of profit up to that point going forward. There's also a different challenge system known as the Blitz system. Costs the same amount. Packages range from 30 to 500. Bankrolls are the same. The only difference is instead of 2 challenges, it's just a 1 challenge system, but you have to get to 25% profit before getting to 10% losses. If you complete that first challenge, then you do move on to the funded stage and cash out 70% up to that point going forward. There are many other rules, regulations, stipulations. So please check out Playvo. They will give you an idea of exactly what what you need to do, what the minimum bet requirements are, all those things. There's a video. Watch the video. They will help you out. If you're looking for a best bet of the day, which we have hit, I think 3 of the last 4. I just noticed earlier today. So we're starting to pick up on the best bet over the last week, basically. Even though the parlay's kind of all fallen off, but I'm gonna go with Jake Bennett over 16.5 outs at -135. I did have a 10% boost guy to -123. He is a young pitcher for the Red Sox who has been pitching very, very well. He's one of the big reasons for that. A huge 14-game winning streak they just had. He's been lights out. He is 6-3 with a 2.58 ERA. He's gone over 16.5 outs in 6 straight starts. Also, he's never faced this particular lineup before, so these hitters have no previous at-bats, not previous knowledge of him, so I think that will be to the pitcher's benefit in this case. And I think that he'll cruise to the over 16.5 outs. This is kind of similar to what I did yesterday with another pitcher that maybe a lot of people may not know to get over 16.5 outs. We hit that yesterday. We're going to run it back today. He's hit it in 6 straight. I love Jake Bennett over 16.5 outs -123. Moving on to only long balls, I'm going with Cody Clemens at +340. He is 4-for-6 with 3 home runs versus Seth Lugo. Like every at bat he's had against him, he's gone deep. He's gone deep in half of the at bats, and he's gotten a hit in 70% of the at bats. So he's owned Seth Lugo. Seth Lugo has allowed 15 home runs this season. And the wind is blowing out to center at 5 miles per hour. You put all that together, I really like Cody Clemens for the long ball today at +340. PD King is running back Kyle Schwarber. He is Martin Gillingham every single day. Then I will move on to my 750 club. All these games are pitcher dependent on why I'm taking these today. So we're going to go Tigers money line. Troy Melton is on the mound. Melton is 5-1 with a 1.95 ERA, and Detroit is 7-1 in the last 8 games when he's on the mound. Astros money line. Peter Lambert's on the mound. He is 8-5 with a 3.03 ERA, and they have won 8 of the last 11 games that he's pitched on the mound. Then we've got Brewers money line with Logan Henderson on the mound, who's 4-1 with a 3.05 ERA. They've won 6 straight games with him on the mound. Then lastly, we have Guardians money line. Gavin Williams on the mound. He is 10-5 with a 3.78 ERA. They've won 7 of his last 11 games that he has pitched in with him on the mound. All 4 of these teams have pitchers on the mound that have won minimum 7 of the last 11, if not better. I really like all these pitching matchups today. I think all these teams get the win today, and we got this at +842. So although it's a 750 club, this is kind of a conservative 750 club for me because I want to see one of these go through the hoop towards the end of the month. We hit 2 in the beginning of the month. We're hoping to hit a couple at the end of the month, and everything will be great. That being said, I will move on to our tabletops. There's only 2 of them. I'm actually going to move to Poolside Pat and play his video for you all real quick and let him explain his bets.
Bet Slip Nation, what's up? No hat, just realized, don't care, getting ready to head out, but shouts to the professor for doing the show. So naturally, I'm gonna get some pictures. Just want to get the pops in the back there. Yeah, not going great. A lot of home runs, a lot of losses. My record took a hit, unfortunately. It is what it is. Gonna have to be a little bit better. Gonna have to be smarter. And that's why I have a bunch of home run plays today. Excuse me. No growling during my bets. Excuse me. But yeah, no, not too many, not as much as I have had. But I got a couple back on there. But let me get to it. Reed Detmers and Lambert. Peter Lambert is my marquee matchup, plus 210. Some tough calls today, and I actually went way more than I wanted to, or I thought I was going to, when it came to marquee matchups and alternates. But I'm kind of swinging for the fences again, and if I lose again, then that means just responsibly have to limit what I'm gambling on. But I am trying to get back what I lost yesterday. 11 losses yesterday, not good. So that's that. Walker and 2+ hits, runs, RBIs, and Michael McGreevy 4+ Ks. I don't know what I got that at, 2 something. I forget what I got that at. My alternates are going to be Logan Henderson and Landon Rupp, 6+ Ks, plus 276. And then Aaron Nola and Sandy Alcantara, which on last year, 2 years ago, this is definitely not at this number, but at plus 380. So you're sweating that one for sure. My home runs today are going to be Buxton. Just going to take him until I want to take him until he hits one if I can. Schwarber's the same deal, and same with Jordan Walker. I have all those individually, and then I have a big swing parlay. Gotta stop doing this if this doesn't work. Schwarber, Ohtani, Alvarez. Not if it doesn't work. I need to see at least one or two of them hit one to continue to go into the home runs. I don't know. They're fun bets. I get it. I haven't been doing very well with them, but it is what it is. Again, thank you. Gotta go. Everybody have a great day. Hopefully I'll see everybody, if not tomorrow, probably not tomorrow, but Thursday or Friday I should be around. If not, I'll have a video. So shout out yet once again to the professor and anybody watching. These have been the hot tips to help your bet slips. Stay amazing, stay handsome, stay beautiful.
There you have it. That was Poolside Pat with his picks. I will run through them real quick. We have his marquee matchup, Reed Detmers and Peter Lambert at plus 210. I really like Peter Lambert. Detmers is up and down, not so sure, but he does have a history of getting the 6Ks. He's got his cards parlay, which, last month he was hot with his cards parlay, so maybe this will help him get back on the winning track. He's got Walker 2+ hits, runs, and RBIs, McGreevy 4, strikeouts at plus 204. His alternate marquee matchups, Logan Henderson and Landon Root plus 276. I know that Henderson is a good pitcher. I'm not sure much about his strikeouts. Landon Root definitely can get to 6 strikeouts. Aaron Nola and Sandy Alcantara. Alcantara's probably the one you're fighting here. Nola could get to 5. Both these guys, I think, get to 5. So maybe you bet them at 5 instead of 6. You get a little bit worse odds, but I think you got a chance to hit it at 5. Then his home runs are Byron Buxton plus 272, Kyle Schwarber plus 246, Jordan Walker plus 577. And then he has a parlay of Schwarber, Ohtani, and Alvarez at plus 3641. So plus 3,641. So those are Poolside Pats. I will go to my tabletop, and anybody who just came in, I will run through all these bets again since this is a quick show. But I'm going to go through mine real quick. And again, if you were here for the beginning, I told you I'm doing some lower odds parlays because I really want to see these go through the hoop today. So we're going to go strikeout parlay. Gavin Williams, 7+ strikeouts. Gavin Williams, fun fact, he just had an immaculate inning on his last start, which, if you don't know what that is not 3 strikeouts and 9 pitches, all strikes. No balls were thrown in the inning. But Gavin Williams, he's hit this in 3 straight. He's got 33 strikeouts over his last 3. He's literally gone 11-11-11 in his last 3 strikeouts. And he's facing the Reds team, which is the third worst in baseball, averaging 9.36 strikeouts per game. He might get to 11 again. I may or may not ladder him to 11. Troy Melton, 5+ strikeouts. He's hit 5+ strikeouts in 8 straight games. And he's going against an Orioles team who strikes out 9.19 times per 9 innings. They're the 4th worst in baseball. And then Peter Lambert, 5+ strikeouts in 6 of his last 8. The Angels average 9.45 strikeouts, and they're the 2nd worst in baseball. So all 3 of these pitchers are facing the 2nd, 3rd, and 4th worst baseball team in baseball when it comes to strikeouts per 9 innings. Got this at plus 182. Then I'm going back to the old hit parlay where we're just doing hits instead of the hits, runs, RBIs. I'm going to do a little bit of throwback here, but I've got Bryce Harper for 1+ hit. Bryce Harper is 15 for 46 batting, 326 versus Alcantara lifetime. He has a ton of at-bats. Yes, I got you, Poolside. I did a ton of hits against him. He's got a ton of history against him. and I really like him to get a hit today. Jose Altuve is 7 for 24 with 2 home runs and 7 RBIs versus Detmers. Really like Altuve to get a hit today. And then lastly, Stephen Kwan, who's on a 5-game hitting streak with 8 hits over those 5 games. Got that at plus 191. And then again, our best bet, which is Jake Bennett over 16.5 outs at minus 135, boosted to minus 123. I am going to go through all of these again because we're getting more people in, and it's been a very quick show so far, but it's all good. I'm going to run through everything one more time. So I've let everybody know the common theme for today is I'm playing a lot of bets safe because we want to see some wins go through. We've hit the best bet 3 of the last 4 days. The other parlays have been missing by 1, or guys are getting hurt, or why Wheeler got pulled after 68 pitches yesterday. I don't know. A lot of weird stuff is happening. So we're just trying to see some wins today. So you might see some lower odds on some things. We still have a 750 club and 1 long shot that I have on my last call, but my best bet of the day is Jake Bennett over 16.5 outs. It's at minus 135. I had a 10% boost, got this to minus 123. He has hit this in 6 straight games. He's 6-3 with a 2.56 ERA or 2.58 ERA. Sorry. And it's also the first time he's faced this lineup, which means they have no history against him. So I think that benefits him. My long ball today is Cody Clemens. At plus 340. Cody Clemens is 4-4-6 with 3 home runs versus Seth Lugo. So half of his at-bats he's faced him, he's gone deep against him. I think he can go deep again today. That wind is also blowing out at 5 miles per hour. P.D. King's got Kyle Schwarber. He is Martin Gillingham every day until it hits. My 750 club, all of these are pitcher dependent. Tigers money line. The Troy Melton is on the mound for the Tigers. Melton is 5-1 with a 1.95 ERA. The Tigers are 7-1 in their last 8 games when Melton is on the mound. Then I'm going Astros money line. We've got Lambert on the mound. He is 8-5 with a 3.03 ERA. And they have won 8 of the last 11 that he's on the mound. Then we got Brewers money line. We got Logan Henderson, who is 4-1 with a 3.05 ERA. They have won 6 straight games with Henderson on the mound. And then lastly, Guardians money line. Gavin Williams on the mound. He is 10-5 with a I think it's 2.8 ERA. I wrote 7.8, but I think it's 3.28 ERA. 7 of his last 11 that he's pitched in, they've won. So all of these games, the minimum win rate is 7 of the last 11. Most of these are better. Some of these are 6 in a row. Some are 7-1. But the worst win rate is 7-4 in the last 11. So all of these teams have been getting it done with these pitchers on the mound. We got this at plus 842. So although it's over 750, this is a safer version of the 750 club. Really want to see one of these wins towards the end of the month to keep us in the green for the month on the 750 club. But that is the 750 club today. Again, my tabletop, Gavin Williams, 7+ strikeouts, who has hit this in 3 straight, and he's got 33 strikeouts in his last 3. He's hit 11 in a row straight. I think he probably gets somewhere around 8, 9, or 10. Playing it safe today, though, was 7. Troy Melton, 5+ strikeouts. He's hit 5+ strikeouts in 8 straight. Peter Lambert, 5+ strikeouts. He's hit this in 6 of his last 8. All 3 of these pitchers are facing the teams that are the 2nd, 3rd, and 4th worst in baseball in strikeouts per 9 innings, which means they all strike out a ton. They all average around 9 strikeouts per 9 innings. My hit parlay is Bryce Harper, 1+ hit, has 326 batting average and 46 at bats versus Alcantara. Jose Altuve, 1+ hit, who is 7 for 24 with 2 home runs and 7 RBIs versus Detmer. And then Stephen Kwan, who's on a 5-game hitting streak with 8 hits to get a hit at plus 191. Then poolside Pat, his bets were marquee matchup as Detmers and Lambert plus 210. Cards parlay, Jordan Walker, 2+ hits, runs, RBIs, and McGreevy, 4+ strikeouts at plus 204. His alternates are Logan Henderson, which I already talked about, and Landon Root plus 276. Then Aaron Nola and Sandy Alcantara, both 6 strikeouts at plus 380. His home run parlays, Byron Buxton plus 272, Kyle Schwarber plus 246, Jordan Walker plus 577. Then he also has a home run parlay of Schwarber, Ohtani, and Alvarez at plus 3,641. I have 2 last calls. So my strikeout parlays, what I've been doing is usually I have a guy that's around 7 strikeouts and then 5-5 lately. And the 5-5 have been hitting, and the 7 strikeouts is the ones that's been costing me. So I did a parlay separate from this with Melton and Lambert still at the 5 strikeouts. Got it at plus 105, had a 25% boost, got it to plus 131. That way, if something weird happens and Gavin Williams doesn't get to 7 Ks, we still can win. And if he does get to 7 Ks, they still get there. Then I hit it twice. No big deal. Then my long shot of the day, I'm going Shohei Ohtani, Cody Clemens, and Dylan Dingler all to hit a home run today at plus 5,468. And poolside is just going to keep Martindale and that Jordan Walker, which we already talked about. So those are all of the picks for today. You can look at the records. I am still up top. I think I lost 1 unit total out of all my bets yesterday. 29.48 at 25.94. PD Kings, this is definitely not right. I think he's way up on this now. He hit some stuff he didn't realize he had hit. And then Chicks Picks Jen is 71.67, up 5 units with her golf bets. Poolside Pat took the big hit yesterday where he's down 11 units because he lost 11 of those bets yesterday. And C Money has been out most of this month, and no Parker. Even with this 11 minus 11, even with this being a slower month for us, we're still up 26, 27 units on the month. So it's a slower month, but if you look here down at the bottom through June, we're up 700, almost 701 units. That being said, that will do it for us. I appreciate anybody came in. Yes, I appreciate you, NXT and I know you came in late. Hopefully you were able to get some of those bets. I am definitely about to be off to Taco Tuesday, fighting through this thunderstorm to get there very, very soon. I know a 100% fact I will be on tomorrow. I think you'll probably get 2 or 3 of us on tomorrow, so it should be a much fuller show with a lot more bets. Hopefully we'll be back tomorrow and we've hit a bunch of this. I'm hoping we hit the whole I hit the whole tabletop today and we all get some wins, especially if we can get that 750 club. 1 random home run hitter. Okay. So here's what I'm gonna do. So the ones that I like the most, actually, you know what? I didn't bet Altuve. I bet him for a hit, but maybe you want to bet Jose Altuve because he's 7 for 24 with 2 home runs versus Detmers. Let me pull up the actual stats, though, for you real quick. The ones that I have bet on here is Cody Clemens. I have Shohei. I have Dylan Dingler and Ohtani. But the one I don't have out here, which is Altuve, he is got a lot of good history versus this pitcher. And I'm trying to just look and see if it tells me how many home runs Detmers has allowed this year. He's allowed 13 home runs. So Altuve has got 2 home runs lifetime against him, and he's allowed 13 home runs this year. So you probably get decent odds on Altuve as well. You'll probably get him closer to plus 500, which might make it worth your while. Otherwise, I would stick with those other ones I gave you, which would be Clemens, Ohtani, or Dingler. But those are the 4 I like the most today. Hopefully we can get a couple of those to hit 1, especially Clemens. That would be awesome. 2 days in a row, my long ball guy before today, the last 2 days, 2 days ago, my guy went 3 for 5 with a double, 2 hits, and like 6 RBIs. And then yesterday, my guy went 2 for 4 with 2 doubles and just could not, for some reason, they keep getting doubles, can't get over the fence. So I'm really hoping Clemens gets it done today, but that'll do it for us today. I will see you all tomorrow. No matter what, you'll see me. You'll probably see more than just me tomorrow, hopefully. I know it was a quick show. I appreciate everybody, especially NXT. We always coming in and commenting. But until next time, chase that bag responsibly. These are the hot tips for your bet slips, and I will play you out.
Yo, we in the game, talking number stakes high. Knowledge and skill, like a bird we fly. Analyzing stats, we don't just guess. Betting on the win, you know we're blessed. Just the bet slips, we keep it real. Breaking down the odds, you know the deal. Just the bet slips, we're making plays. Informed decisions, we light up the ways. Chasing that victory, hit the big score. Join the community, we're here for more. Rolling with the punches, we look for the signs. Parlays and props, counting all the coins. Every podcast episode, we bring the heat. Strategies laid out, can't accept defeat. Tune into the wisdom, hear our call. In this betting world, we'll never fall. Just the bet slips, we're making plays. Informed decisions, we light up the ways. Chasing that victory, hit the big score. Join the community, we're here for more. On this gambling journey, we ride the bet. with just the bet slips. You ain't seen nothing yet.
Duck.